Yo, what is going on, YouTube? You already know who this is. If you don't, I wouldn't blame you. Honestly, I wouldn't blame you. But that's okay. That's besides the point. I've been gone for literally, what, 3 months? 3 months. That being said, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You know, I've been working on a lot of things in my personal life. That being said, handled those things. We're back to making videos. And, you know, the first video I'm working on today is about Brawlhalla. And I know this game, it's not in a good state right now, but they did give us a preview of the patches that is going to arrive in the next update. I was just thinking we take a look at them and I talk about them, give my thoughts, you know, and you guys can come with your own opinion. You don't have to follow my opinion at all. Like, I don't, you know, I'm not a pro. I'm not saying I'm a Brawlhalla pro, you feel me? I'm not a Brawlhalla pro, but you know, I have
face, money, fancy clothes, ops and coppers I dispose. Talk slow, lower your tone if you need an illegal loan. Gang.
Okay, so for this patch, right off the bat, they nerfed a lot of weapons. They nerfed a lot of them. Okay, so keep in mind, I'm going through the patch in real time. Like, I'm looking at it like right now. Like, I don't know what to expect, but I heard Axe and Hammer, they took some pretty huge nerfs. Word. So orb neutralite, decreased damage from 16 to 14. All right, that's will I say that is that really important? I don't think that's why orb neutralite was broken. I think it's because it's like a magnet and it hits from the back of you. You can be behind orb and light and you'll still be hit by it. But you know, if that's what they think is the right thing to do, I'm not gonna really argue about it. But I don't think that's really gonna help, because orb and light, it's still gonna be busted out of its mind. It's still gonna be a great move. So orb players, you don't have to worry about not being able to use end light anymore. It's still gonna work just fine. Next one, they nerfed orb side light, increased total recover time on miss from 13 fixed 8 variable to 15 fixed 8 variable. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. So now basically that means it will be more punishable if you whiff it. That being said, you know, I never really had trouble like punishing orb side light, but you know, I do hear that a lot of people, they struggle with you know, punishing that. So I guess that's fine. Like, that won't really change anything for me personally, but you know, it's whatever. It's a pretty good one. I'd say it's a good one. That's a good nerf. Orb neutral air. Oh, this one's gonna be crazy. Increased recover time on miss from 3 fixed 12 variable to 5 fixed 12 variable. Wow. Decreased allowed acceleration during the attack and during recovery time. Wow. So basically that means they nerfed its drift, so you won't be able to drift as much when using Nair, and that's actually pretty important, because I found orb neutral air to be incredibly annoying, especially because of the drift. So I think that's definitely something that needed to be nerfed for sure. So I thumbs up. Good job, BMG. Good job. The next one, orb down air, decreased damage from 17 to 15. It's like they don't play the game. I'm gonna keep it real. The damage wasn't even the bad part about it. Comes out too fast, and you know, its range is ridiculous. Like, you can literally just use dare neutral and get away with it. Pretty sure someone made a video of just using orb dare in games and winning. So that nerf is terrible. Orb, it's not gonna really change too much. Like, any orb mains out there, you're gonna be fine. You have nothing to worry about, in my honest opinion. So the next weapon, Katars. Okay, so Katars got a buff. They got a buff, so that's a good thing. They got a buff. Katar down air, decreased time to hit from 9 to 8. Okay, increased threat coverage near the user at the start of the attack. Okay, so basically it's just gonna have a bigger hitbox. It's gonna have a bigger hitbox. So I guess you know, like like D-light to dare, I guess that's gonna be easier to like land. I guess it's not gonna like miss like it does. You know, I know a lot of guitar players, they hated that. Like, they always complain about that, especially Wrenched. I don't have no beef with Wrench, man, but he talked about that every single day. You know, but so hopefully he'll be happy and he'll, you know, not talk as much for 2 seconds and you'll find someone else to complain about. But you know, that's nothing to do with me. Hey, I ain't got no beef. I don't care. Guitar recovery, decreased time to hit from 9 to 8. Okay, Okay, so it just comes out faster. That's a good thing. You know, it's just from 9 to 8. That's not that won't be a big difference, but you know, I'm sure guitar players will take it right now because they swear their weapon is the worst thing in the game when actually it's a pretty good thing. Am I getting a call? Oh my god, there's no way. Sorry about that, guys. We are back. I had to hang up the call. If they call again, oh, I don't know what I will do. So the next weapon is hammer. So hammer downlight. Oh, I have to know what they did to this. I have to know. Hammer downlight. Increased recover time on miss from 4. Please stop.
Face, money, fancy clothes, ops and coppers I dispose. Talk slow, lower your tone if you need an illegal loan. Gang.
Now we're back again. Hammer downlight. Increased recover time on miss from 4 fixed 4 fixed 20 variable to 8 fit. Wow, plus 4. So on wow, that's gonna be a crazy difference. I won't lie, that is a crazy nerf. From 8 fixed 20 variable. Decrease maximum vertical and horizontal. Oh my goodness, dude, this weapon already is like not even as wow. This weapon will forever have changed. We made the hitbox way smaller, and now it's way laggier if you miss. Because I remember, like, you know, when I played hammer, you can just literally downlight at ledge over and over and over and get away with it. Like, you'll be completely safe. But now they can punish you if you whiff it now. So I think that's actually a really good nerf. That's a really good nerf. All right. Hammer side air. Decreased force from range of 60, 55 fixed, 45, 44 variable to a range of 58, 52. Oh, wow. 58, 52, 45, 44. Oh my god. Angle of knockback is now more horizontal. Oh my god, it's gonna be so bad. This weapon, I feel bad for hammer players, I won't lie. But to be fair, they've been getting away with it for what, like 3 years. They're cool, they're good, they'll be all right. Angle of knockback now more horizontal. Decrease stun from 25 to 22. So not only is it harder to kill from the side now, but they're gonna have less stun, so you're gonna be able to jump out of the stun faster. Increase time to hit from 15 to 16. That won't really be noticeable. You guys won't notice that part. Increase recover time on miss from 3 fixed 22 variable to 7 fixed 22 variable. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's this weapon is it's not gonna be bad. So hammer players, it won't be a bad weapon. It will still be good, but I'm firm on believing that you will no longer be able to be carried by this weapon anymore. You're gonna have to think. That's literally all I have to say about that. That's a very brave nerf. Like, they nerfed the mess out of hammer. I can't imagine what axe is gonna look like. Speaking of axe, let's get into the nerfs for axe. I heard it got nerfs. All right. Axe side light. Decreased stun from range of 31 to 26 to a range of 30 to 25. All right. That's not too bad. So sidelight, so maybe sidelight nair may not be true for certain characters anymore if they have low dex. He said it should be the same. Like, I feel like it'll still be true. It'll still be true. Sidelight nair. All right, axe side air. This has to be big. Okay, I'm ready. All right. Increase time to hit from 16 to 17. Okay. Shift the hit window to favor the initial threat coverage. Okay, so they just adjusted its hitboxes. Okay. They adjusted it. Initial threat coverage window increased from 2 to 3. Okay, so that's better. That's a better thing. Ending threat coverage. Okay, so they fixed the initial threat coverage and then the ending threat coverage. So it won't linger for as long. Okay. Decrease from 3 to 2. That's not too bad. I think axe I think axe will be alright. I expected a lot more because people really hyped it up. I think axe is gonna be okay. You'll probably still be able to do the same shenanigans with axe if you're an axe main. So, you know, it'll be alright. But, you know, Taros, he's down pretty bad right now. He's down pretty bad. Both his weapons got nerfed, but it's nowhere near as bad as what they just did to hammer. It's crazy. Gauntlets. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know. Gauntlets ground pound. Decrease maximum horizontal and vertical threat coverage on release. Oh, yo, so does that mean the drift? Okay, I think they just shrunk the hitbox, so the hitbox is going to be smaller because I do get hit by like some crazy gauntlet ground pounds that like shouldn't have hit, so I'm assuming that's what it means. It said increase total recover time on miss from 3 fixed to 21 variable to 7 fixed 21 variable. Decreased damage from 19 to 17. Wow. So I guess people won't just be able to throw a ground pound, because ground pound was like, it was one of the easiest edge guards with Gauntlet. So you can just ground pound. It's like it's always gonna land because you can drift it anywhere, and its hitbox is crazy. So that's yeah, that's tough. That's tough for Gauntlet mains. I won't lie. That's a big one. That's a big one. I won't lie. Great sword. Oh my goodness. There's so much on the screen right now. Like, I'm so excited to read this because I myself am a greatsword main. I know you don't have to boo me. I don't care. Like, it's I like the weapon after it got nerfed. I didn't play when it was broken. That being said, there are a lot of things I'm saying. Hopefully these are buffs. All right. Greatsword side opener. Decreased time to hit from 10 to 9. Okay. So it's a little bit faster. Okay, cool. Okay. Greatsword side bridge from neutral opener. Okay. Decreased time for hit from 14 to 12. That's 2 frames. Okay, that's pretty noticeable. These are noticeable differences. Like, you'll be able to see this. Like, it'll be faster. Greatsword side bridge from down opener. Decreased time to hit from 13 to 11. Okay, this is great. This is really great stuff. Like, I'm a fan right now. I'm fanned up. I won't lie, I'm fanned up. Greatsword down bridge from neutral opener. Decreased time to hit from 12 to 10. Okay, I got you. 12 to 10. So these are all like 2 frames, 1 frame differences. Greatsword down bridge from side opener. Okay, decreased time to hit from 11 to 9. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Like, this is, so Greatsword's just gonna be like, it's gonna be a little bit faster, and that's good. I think it needs that, because like they keep nerfing the kill potential, even though it's still pretty broken. Like, it's crazy because it still kills it like orange, but like apparently used to kill it like, you know, dark yellow. Like, so I never really cared about that. But that being said, let's get to Greatsword side air. Decreased time to hit from 19 to 16. Wow, no, not gonna lie. That's crazy. I won't lie. That's gonna, because I think Greatsword side air is terrible. I think it's a terrible move. So that's gonna be really great for us. It's gonna be really great for Greatsword players. Greatsword recovery. Decreased time to hit from 20 to 18. Increased force from 7. Oh my god, increased force from 75 fixed 40 variable to 75 fixed 42 variable. Oh my god, they made Greatsword recovery better. Oh my god, I think it was already great. I think it was already great even after the nerfs. So this is okay. So Greatsword, hands down, like before I even read the rest, Greatsword, they had the best like buffs out of this entire patch. Like they were looking out for Greatsword players this patch. Like, I will be using these buffs to my advantage. That being said, we're gonna go to sword. All right, sword recovery. Increased time to hit from 9 to 11. Okay, so that's a nerf. They nerfed it, rightfully so, because honestly you can't edge guard sword recovery. You literally can't. It's kind of insane how they've gotten away with this for so long. Increased recover time on miss from 0. It was at 0. It was at 0 fix, 40 variable to 2 fix. Okay, that's crazy. I didn't know it was at 0 fix. That's kind of nuts. I won't lie. That was super needed. I'm glad sword recovery got nerfed. Like, sword mains are carried out of their mind. If you disagree with me, I don't care. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, I know I'm right. Like, you can continue to be wrong. Scythe, please. I don't want to read it yet. Please let it be buffs. Please, I need this, guys. I need this. Don't, please. We're gonna read. Scythe recovery. Increased recover time on miss from 0 fixed 24 variable to 3. No, they're nerfing it. Please stop. Please. No. Scythe ground pound. Increased recover time. Increased recover time from 3 fixed 20 variable to 6. Ah, no. All right, so you know, Scythe, they nerf Scythe again, man. I'm assuming that they go with buff nerfs based on you know, play rate, and obviously like Mordex has he's always gonna have an insanely high play rate. So I guess they're seeing way too much success with Scythe. Honestly, like in tournaments, I don't see Scythe winning that much, but you know, I'm not really sure why they did that. It's gonna be tough. Hopefully I won't be able to notice it too much when I'm playing Scythe characters, but that being said, that's tough. That's a tough one. Like, every Scythe player is pretty upset right now, for sure. Probably. Cannon is a weapon I want to main like I want to main it so badly. I only got to play it for like a little bit, like 2 weeks before it was nerfed like heavily, but I don't play it because it's terrible. Like Cannon's terrible. Everything's jumpable. Everything is dodgeable. That being said, we're gonna see what they did to Cannon. Cannon sidelight, increased stun from a range of 28-23 to a range of 29-24. Okay, so now if you hit a sidelight, they will be stunned longer. I don't know if that will be enough to make like sidelight Sair like more reasonable, because like even they buffed sidelight once before, and they're like, people were like, oh, you know, sidelight Sair, it's you know, it's unjumpable now, and that was cap. Because you had to be absolutely frame perfect for it to be unjumpable. So now I guess it will be a little bit easier to hit sidelight Sair unjumpable. I gotta see it for myself. If that's enough to make Cannon worth playing, because currently I think Cannon's one of the worst weapons in the game. That's all the, you know, that's all the weapon buffs for now. So, you know, that I think, you know, BMG, they did a pretty good job with this patch. This is one of their better patches. That being said, there is one more patch when it comes to just like just things in general, like not characters. Weapon throws. Yeah, it's done. Like I don't even have to read it yet. Like I know it's done. Like they're going to, it's over. Let's check it out. Greatly decreased. They use the word greatly. Okay, greatly decreased velocity based damage and force scaling. Decreased stun from 17 to 15. So they decreased the stun. So that means maybe, you know, like weapon throw combos, like starter combos may not work anymore. They may be like dodgeable. I'm not sure yet, but we're going to have to find out and see. But they greatly decrease velocity based damage, so you won't be knocked back super far anymore when hit with like a, you know, a dash weapon throw. I'm not sure how this will, you know, play out from this point forward, but hopefully it, you know, leads to people, you know, not weapon throwing every 2 seconds. Now it's like, you know, you can throw your weapon, just like get another one immediately with like, you know, no repercussions. But now it's like they're trying to make it, you know, a problem if you don't have a weapon. That's a good thing for sure. Like weapon throws, like let's be real, like let's stop lying to ourselves. Weapon throws, they needed to be nerfed. Like they were broken out of their mind. But that being said, that was a good one. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. Thanks BMG, thanks. You know, that being said, how would I rate this patch out of 10? I gotta think about this one. I really have to think. I would probably give it a 7 out of 10. And I know you're asking, why is this a 7 out of 10? You know, you were praising this patch. You're saying it's really good. And yeah, I did. But there's one thing that they failed to address. The easy anti-cheat. This is currently ruining the game. It's currently, like, I literally haven't played in so long because it's ruining the game. Like, I'm sick of playing this game at like Switch FPS. Like, it's always like low for me. Like, my computer isn't like the fastest, but like it should be able to run this Flash game at 60 FPS. But hopefully they're working on it. But like easy anti-cheat's ruining the game right now. Like, it's just like the game's literally unplayable. Like I don't know, hopefully they're working on it. If they do, you know, work on it, like I will easily make this patch a 10 out of 10. But if they don't, like it's a 7 out of 10 for me, because like, you know, having like high frames, it's like that's super important. So hopefully they do get to that. That being said, is this patch enough for me to start playing the game daily? Absolutely not.